All right. Klaus Schwab's disaster wheel. I don't even want to say death wheel. You know, I think death wheel might trigger something. So I'll call it oh shit, this is my volume. Yeah, yeah. And I'll call it Klaus Schwab's disaster wheel, and we'll probably move on to to different things, to the more interesting and uplifting topics. You know, I almost kind of wanted to just talk about whores and sexual dynamics. As the other set of topics, as the other set of things. That's what we talk about. Our society, is all fucked up. That's I mean that's the main you know subject matter is how society is completely fucked up. With the sexual marketplace value. With the masculine women. And feminine men. It's all around. It's all around me. I see it all the time. Very close, closer than you think. You know, you see some bitch made simps, and then you see some masculine, disgusting ass women, and we can get into that. But if I get some type of panel going, and we can definitely give our monologues. Um, I'm on this Klaus Schwab. We can definitely give our monologues, but I'll give my monologue. I'm on 304s. Hold on, let me take down this for a second. Yeah, I can give my. You know what? Yeah, if a panel shows up, I'll let them on. But for now, I'll talk about 304s and bitch made simps and stuff like that. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. I'll start off with what I'm thankful for, and that's that I don't have fucking AIDS or any type of STD. I am fucking thankful. I've taken many chances. I've taken many chances. Friends with benefits, fucking friends with benefits. Raw diggity. Um, fucking girlfriends. Raw. Fucking friends with benefits. Never fucked a prostitute raw, so I pat myself. I'm on the back. For that. I never did, and I never will, and I've been offered. And you know, but for my thankfulness, I never banged. I am a one night stand. I am a friends with benefits. Actually, no, I did. I did bang. I did bang. I'm friends with benefits and one night stands and short and long term girlfriends. I'm raw, and I have no STDs. And thank fucking and thank God and everything. You know. So thank God for that. And moving on. Um, one common theme that women use is this thing of withholding their trump card, which is sex. You know, women's trump card. It's almost always sex, unless it's some ugly bitch and you're trying to milk her for some money. You know, which I've seen happen. You can call it some Deuce Bigelow, male gigolo, type shit. You can call it times are rough, and I'm just trying to get some money, and I'm just gonna fuck some fat ugly bitch to get some money. Shit like this happens, but that's kind of off topic. I'm withholding sex. A lot of women, withholding sex, it could be for a variety. Withholding sex can be for a variety of reasons. Men, and here's the thing: a lot of men. Here's the thing: a lot of blue pill simps and a lot of men, they couldn't even fathom the idea of withholding dick from women. A lot of blue pill simps and a lot of dudes in general, they couldn't even imagine the withholding dick and the dick as a gift to these bitches. They couldn't even imagine that that women want dick. I don't know as much as men, but women want sex. You know, and sometimes you find some nasty bitches who will, you know, sometimes you find some nasty bitch who's gonna breadcrumb sex and withhold that shit. You know, but you know, but but a lot of blue pill simps couldn't even fathom that women want sex just as much as men. Um, you know, couldn't even fathom that shit. You know, moving on. Yeah, yeah, that's a big reason on why the sexual marketplace is fucked up. It's that pussy has such a fucking. It's that people think that pussy is more important, than food and people think that pussy is blue pill simps. Blue pill simps think that pussy is more important than fucking drinking water and fucking eating food and getting sleep. And and that women don't want sex and that they shouldn't control their lust and that they don't think that giving a woman a good fuck is doing them a favor. It's fucking disgusting. I'm moving on. Oh fuck! I didn't make that let me edit that shit. Ticker. See, ticker instead of fucking big banner. Here's another thing. Here's a big reason why I went MGTOW, why I'm hardcore, I'm red pill. It's because I don't want some bitch telling me what to do ever. The only time I listen to a bitch, telling me what to do is if she says "fuck me harder." That's the only time I'll ever listen to a bitch. Is if she tells me some shit like, you know, some shit like that, or if she's dying and she asks me for a favor. She's dying and she asks me for a goddamn, do something to help her out. And she's done things for me, maybe, but but really, I mean, this idea. You know how many women, how many blue pill simps are answering to women? You know how many blue pill simps are manipulated and answering to women and taking orders from some chick? They probably ain't even fucking. These blue pill simps are probably getting breadcrumb pussy and taking orders from some bitch. You know, it's fucking it's fucking disgusting. It's fucking disgusting and it's fucking pathetic. These fucking blue pill simps, disgusting. This is true freedom. This is true freedom, ladies and gentlemen, is when some bitch is not telling you what to do. You know, you don't need to take orders. You act like getting some pussy is such a big favor, that you're gonna completely surrender and submit and let a bitch tell you what to do. It's fucking disgusting. It's fucking disgusting. It's fucking pathetic. And if you're married And if you're in a marriage and you're fucking stuck, and if you choose, and if you think that you have a set of balls and you want to walk away, and the second you communicate that you want to walk away, that bitch is gonna go fucking ape shit. That bitch is gonna fucking ruin your whole fucking life and everything about it. The second you think you gotta set it, it's it's laughable. I mean the idea of marriage, it is so fucking laughable. You know. Oh man. And so that's another reason. That's another reason I'm gonna go MGTOW and be red pill. Cause I don't want some bitch telling me what the fuck I'm to do. Moving on. Another reason why we went MGTOW. I don't know who my viewers are, but God bless you. And I'm gonna post them that link because we can move them into Klaus. We can move on to WEF and Klaus Schwab and all of that. But my next point is going to be forking over resources and your meats. Hold on. And we got cybertoxin. Link is right there. If you want to join, I'm in this discussion. I have a bunch. I have a bunch of relationship topics. Sexual. Bunch of sexual dynamic. Slash relationship. Topics about red. I have a bunch of MGTOW, red pill, SMV, relationship, fucking relationship. Really. I have a bunch of topics and banners lined up. I'm on this. I'm on this SMV gender. I'm on this SMV relationship. Slash sexual dynamic bullshit. Between the genders. So gender dynamics. So yeah. I think I'm on my last banner. I might move on to Klaus Schwab's Death Wheel. And that's another thing. Is when you can really understand the two types of thirst that men experience, and probably women, but the two types of thirst. It's sexual thirst, and then it's relationship thirst. And you shouldn't conflate these two types of thirst. Sexual thirst, in relationship thirst. And I think it's 10 times worse, and I think it's a million times worse. And I think it's a million times worse than have relationship thirst than sex thirst. Sex thirst is just like, hey, I just want to fuck a bitch. Relationship thirst is the more beta. Relationship thirst is like, oh, I want to, I want to do things for you, and I want to cuddle, and I want you to be happy, and I want to, I don't know. That's not even what it is, really. Relationship thirst is way worse. Relationship thirst is you thinking you need to have a bitch, either for societal images, either for societal approval, or just because you idealize some bitch. Just because you think you idealize how you think she should be, and then you're with her, and then she ain't like that. Many different reasons. Sexual thirst is it's normal. It's normal. It's controllable, and yeah, and I've met I've met women, where our relationship was maybe based 90% on sex, and the other 10% was just, some other bullshit. I'm taking a bitch, I'm out on dates, and blah blah blah. You know. Okay, let's see. Moving on. I'm about to get into Klaus Schwab's wheel. I mean, my audience. I ask myself, who is my audience? Is it my friends that I know? Is it the people that I know? Is it our little network of people that that I always talk to, that I know, or is a bunch of newbie, crossing over into MGTOW and Red Pill? Is it a bunch of newbies that are crossing, into our philosophy? I'm always asking myself, who's my audience? I don't even know who's watching. Right now. I don't even know. I don't even know who. I don't even know who the viewers. I know it's cybertoxin is out there, but but I don't know if there's other people I'm watching. Yeah, this is my last point. I'm on this SMV, on the sexual marketplace. I'm value in the sexual marketplace. I'm gender. I'm dynamics. Um, this is my last point. It's something that you're forking over. Resources. You're forking over. Investment. I'm women. I should be investing. I'm a women. I should be investing. I'm as much or more, than you do. You know, I'm getting sick. Of just, I don't know who the fuck, is watching. You know, I don't know who the fuck is tuning in if they know what I'm talking about. And and I ask myself, our newbie, our newbie, our new blue pill viewers who are crossing over into red pill. These people watching. I, are newbies watching or are advanced fucking, you know, advanced red pillars I'm watching. I just don't know. Let's see. Let's see. Okay. Let's see. I'll break down. I'll break down the acronym. Meets. It's it's money. Energy. So money. Energy. Attention. Time and sanity. I threw in sanity. I'm Coach Greg Adams. I threw in sanity. I'm at the end. I originally heard this acronym. I'm from Coach Greg Adams. But yeah. Okay, let's see. Yeah, so meats. You're forking over your meats. You know, that's my red pill thing right there. Under 20 minutes. I'm gonna play it back and see how it sounds. But you know, but we can move into Klaus Schwab's Death Wheel. Klaus Schwab's wheel of disaster. That was my little monologue. I'm on red pill. Stuff. That was my little monologue. That was my little monologue. I'm on MGTOW. I'm on red pill, and those are my basic thoughts. Now we can move on to Klaus Schwab's Death Wheel. So let's see. I also have some videos. I can watch videos. I'm in comment on these. I can pull up some videos. Let's see. You,
Hey, how's it going?
what's up, man?
Nothing, nothing much. I forgot to turn this down.
What's up, Cybertoxin? Good to have you. I'm on the panel. Yeah. I might take down Klaus Schwab's Death Wheel, unless you want to do some monologues and discussion.
Well, what do you think about that um, chemical spill or
Oh,
smoke
oh,
smoke
the
pile from the train wreck?
the Ohio
Yeah,
thing. Yeah, I mean, yeah. You know what? I wasn't there. But it could be. Purposely. I'm done. I'm leaning. I'm towards. Being. I'm leaning. I'm towards it being purposely orchestrated.
I'm wondering what they're going to push for from the disaster.
They might. They might. They might use it as a lockdown strategy.
Yeah, I mean, what's to stop them from trying to find everybody that might be affected and saying they can't go anywhere because they might be shedding some of this crap.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because the people, they don't have that kind of authority.
It might be under the guise. It might be under the yeah. It might be under the guise of safety. It might be under the illusion of safety. Like I said, it could be orchestrated. And I think I'm like 80 to 90% sure. You know, I'm like 80%. I'm like 80 to 90. I'm percent sure. This was orchestrated. You know,
You think they're going to try and build back better on the railroads?
I have no idea.
They're not going to let a crisis go to waste.
Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, I was gonna pull up. Do you know this chick? Kendra Lust.
No.
Um, I was gonna pull up an interview with his nasty porn skank. Kendra Lust.
They won't give her an interview, huh?
Yeah.
What's it like getting railed over and over by different dudes that you'll never see again so you can advertise yourself to dudes that you're never going to see? What's that like? She's like, oh, the money's great. Bought me these fake lips. Always got new fake nails.
Let me see.
That's a good question. There were times where, but for the most part, he's always had my back as far as like what. That's a good question. There were times where it was difficult, and my husband's not, jealous, However, it was kind of funny. And it was more of a joke. God rest his soul, Bill Bailey. He was, oh my gosh, he was such a sweet performer. But he's like, man, I think Bill's banged you like this month more than I have. Damn, Bill. So
What the hell?
so when we saw Bill, he's like, hey, bro, like it was kind of funny, So there's shows. So he's like, but Bill was such
kind
a
of funny,
and God, he's truly was one of the best. So, and he is missed. So those who didn't get a chance to work with him really missed out because he was an awesome guy, cool guy. But yeah, there were definitely challenges, because it's hard sometimes. A part of me felt guilty, like, well, what if I enjoy this too much? Or, but I'm supposed to. And he's like, you're supposed to enjoy your work. And I'm like, I know, but I feel kind of bad. Like sometimes I would feel bad, because I never wanted him to feel anything less than the best, no matter who I was with. If they were like, Mr. Ideal and maybe like what women see as ideal, I just never wanted him to feel bad, or I didn't want him to ever feel hurt, or I never wanted to like bruise his ego, and I feel like I try to do a good job. Don't get me wrong. There were times, we may have had disagreements or, things. But for the most part, he was really supportive, so that was a good thing. But it can be challenging, I'm experimenting. Doing things like maybe I wouldn't have thought about on camera. So it's like, I always would run things by him, like, hey, what do you think about this? And it's not that he controlled me, because he knows he's not doing that. We're not, I think relationships aren't not about control, it's a compromise, right? So I would, run things by him just to kind of get his feel. And if I felt like maybe, he wasn't feeling it, then I wouldn't do, but for the most part, he's always had my back as far as like what he thought was good for my career.
I've watched a little bit from this disgusting salute.
She wants to democratize relationships.
Let's
The only healthy relationships don't have compromise, they have complement. If they're not going to be complementary to each other, they're just empty, waiting to be taken advantage of. The state's ready and able
8
to do
years
that.
as a registered nurse, correct?
Yeah, I think this one was a decent interview. I think this one. Let's see.
Yes.
In Michigan?
Yes.
Why do you stop?
Well, as they say, well, okay, so when I was working, I guess an adult, I was doing like webcam and stuff. Okay. So I thought, oh yeah, I can do this and then no one will ever find out. And it was true when it was just webcam. I blocked the state of Michigan. I blocked Florida where my mom was living at that time. So I was blocking, all these states and remained anonymous for a while. And then someone in one of my rooms had said, have you ever thought of, doing like porn or adult film? And I thought, wow, like I enjoy it in my personal life, but I don't know that I could do it. I just thought I was naive. I thought that the money was so much better in film. So I thought I'll do it, because at that time there was a lot going on in my family financially with my immediate family, and what was normal for me for a long time became very erratic and very dysfunctional. Okay, so my world around me was kind of crumbling, and I was desperate to find a way to keep my family together and to keep the financial stability within my family and a little bit of my extended family together. So I did it, and I didn't know a thing about it. I didn't know anybody out there. I just took the plunge, and I really thought no one would find out. I didn't realize how large or how vast the internet was. Like it's.
She did porn, thought nobody would find out.
They're just going into somebody's garage, right?
That is the biggest That is the biggest crock, and it's the biggest load of bullshit. I mean, you get into. It's not even like. It's not even like you were just. It's not even like she was just with somebody that she knew, and they just did a private thing. And this was for a company. Like, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Meant for publication.
This wasn't just like, her and somebody she knew, and they just, pulled out a phone and they just taped it, and that was, and then she thought, oh, I never thought it would get out. Even then it can get out, but this is paid, but she got, this is paid porn from companies. That's a crock, of bullshit.
It's huge. So after 6 months of doing film, people
They
found
paid
out.
her with no
And I
intention
thought,
to
"Oh,
sell
gosh,
it.
what do I do?" So my husband was like, I don't care like what people think. And I said, I don't either. However, like I
don't know, man. Him, not him. Yeah, I'm her. Yeah, I'm her. I'm in Lisa Ann. I might pull up Lisa Ann. I mean, you know who Lisa Ann is?
No.
She looks like who is it? Who's that governor of Alaska?
Is it Sarah Palin?
Yeah. Yeah. Yep.
You know,
don't know
I
where she'll
did
turn back. He's
find
like, okay, well,
I come across something pretty interesting today. It's a hoe from history.
I'll go bigger.
It's a what? It's a what
A
from
hoe
history?
from a 304 hoe from history named Mary Wollstonecraft, but Wall with an O,
Yeah.
from 1759.
I don't know who that is.
She's regarded as one of the founding feminist philosophers. And one of the things that describes her, it says that her life, which encompassed several unconventional personal relationships at the time. She was a hoe.
Yeah.
Several unconventional personal relationships.
Yeah, I know who. Yeah, I know who. Gloria Steinem. It's like the earliest feminist that I kind of think I know. I'm sure there's a few others. Yeah.
Have you heard of the Age of Enlightenment?
I think I have heard. And what time period is this?
1700s.
Trying to think. I'm
It
1776. It was. And that was when.
was launched. It was launched or started taking off after writings and speeches from guys like John Locke, a guy from Germany. His name was Kant or Kant, Kant. It was a bunch of free thinking stuff. A lot of things that Western culture has adopted. Some of it good, some of it bad. You know, like separation of church and state was original ideas there. The authority being granted by the consent of the governed. Few things that we have in our Constitution. But that's also what feminists and Marxists and communists kind of latched onto and went a different way with it. Been thinking about doing a live stream about it. I got a whole lot of stuff I need to put together and even more I need to dig into.
Yeah. Yeah. I picked on this topic, you know, it was what was it? Feminism, you're saying in 1700 you talking about?
Yeah, like mid 1700s.
I'm all throughout history. Um, even back when, you know, I think certain queens of England, and then Cleopatra, you know,
Yep.
they had, they were matriarchies, way back.
Have you ever heard of Queen Hatshepsut?
I think
She was
it's
an Egyptian queen that wanted her image to look like a man. Had beards put on her statues and stuff.
Yeah, Hatshepsut. Yeah, I've heard of that name.
Uh-huh. Yeah, that was a weird one.
I think the
they're all
Egyptians
weird,
were
but
around. I think the Egyptians were around for thousands of years. Same
yeah.
thing. I'm with the Romans. The Egyptians are maybe longer than the Roman. Yeah.
Yeah, I think Egyptians were around a lot longer.
Yeah, but guess what? I wasn't there.
They're not. You weren't there.
Yep. I couldn't tell you. I couldn't tell you. I couldn't tell you because I wasn't. I'm fucking there.
Sometimes I think it'd be nice to have been everywhere, but I know better.
Yeah. You want to finish? I'm listening. I'm to this strag.
Yeah.
Go home. What do you think? I said, what do you think? And he's like, go big, baby. Like, who cares? Like, just do whatever works for us. And that's it. So we never looked back.
Wow. Okay. So a few follow-ups, if I can. When you're talking about your world crumbling around you, what do you mean by that? I mean, financial problems, health problem. What is going on?
Yeah, all of the above. So my parents, who were married and stable for so long, are now divorced or going through the process of divorce. My mom becomes ill. My sister's brutally beaten and hospitalized. So, and she has 2 young kids. I have, our daughter, and my husband was injured also off of work in the line of duty. So I had just like so much going on, and me being, I guess, just the person that I am, I had to fix it. I had to do something, so I picked up overtime at the hospital, but it really wasn't enough. I was trying to help my sister, and her kids and school clothes and her bills and whatever, like we all have crap. However, for me, like there is nothing that I won't do for my family. And I don't want to say I did it all for my family, but that was kind of what led to the film part, because
Yeah. Every cock that she sucked was for her family.
the the
For the
camera was
family.
just fun and sexy, and you know, making
She sucked all those dicks for the family.
extra money, you know, or whatever. And I mean, it was for my family, but I don't know how to explain it. But like taking the big plunge, I guess, is kind of when things really got crappy, you know. So there's like a
The
couple
big
things led me to
plunge.
camming, and then things just went crazy. So that's when I took the plunge for film.
Could I ask
I hope
what?
that's not confusing, but it was
No.
like one to the other, like
I
Jesus,
get it.
it's like a snowball.
You mentioned your sister was brutally beaten. What happened?
Yeah, so she was in a really, really abusive marriage for about 9 years. And, you know, we never knew. We just thought, hey, he's like just, and I try not to speak badly, although I do not like this human being to this day, but I still remain to, you know, classy
Oh.
and not, anyway, so.
Maybe you're real classy, you know, taking fucking 5 dicks at the same time. But
Oh, was that what she meant by the big plunge?
I don't know.
See,
But she had.
there's certain things that porn stars shouldn't say, like big plunge and snowball and other shit. You know.
Yeah, she had. Let me see this. And she had an interview that I watched, and I was just like, "This is the dumbest. I mean, this is the most. I mean, you can't frame on what you did. You know, as anything. I'm good. You know."
But it was for the family. You know, she even said it was for extra money. And she put that extra money phrase right in between 2 mentions of her doing it for her family. That's what she said, extra money.
Yeah.
And things.
Let's see. How I feel about her career. I'm trying to remember which one was. Try this.
What does it really serve to torture yourself to buy so that you can turn around and buy comfort?
Because it might have been. I think it was that one.
I will be a travel influencer.
Hey, I thought you were on vacation.
It's too expensive.
Use Priceline. They've got deals no one else has.
What about work?
I got you.
Looking great, you guys. Go to your happy price, Priceline.
Save hundreds on top brands at Raymore and Flanagan's President's Day sale. Hurry in and save.
How do you find people that are
Hold on a
cool
second. Can you
enough
pause
to
that?
invite to your?
This might be it. This might be the video.
Isn't it always strange how the commercials that want to sell you things mention saving? They say hurry in and save. No, you hurry in and spend.
It's probably a sales.
Or you
tactic.
stay home and save. Forget what they're selling you and save.
It's actually definitely a sales tactic.
Yeah. If they're not selling you something, they're selling your data.
Home, because I mean,
Yeah.
what is the qualifications for our viewers? And there was events happening Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and then now Monday. I ended up going to a fashion show. My friend came into town. She walked it. There was like 60, 70 plus girls. It was supporting the autism. There was a lot of people. There's hundreds of people at this fashion show. Everybody was dressed up in costume. It was really, really awesome. And saw some very creative costumes. One of them was a girl dressed up as a cookie and the guy or a boyfriend dressed up
This takes forever to get to the point. Like, see,
Well, there was a guy dressed as a cookie, so he got distracted. How long does he go on about the guy dressed like a cookie?
watch this. Yeah, it was yeah, I think it was whoever this Renee Paquette was probably it was probably this person. Oh, yep. Let me see.
Like, how do you get in to the industry? What was the first kind of step or the relationship you had with somebody to kind of open that door for you?
Really, I had no one. I knew no one. I was, in Michigan, still in Michigan. And I didn't know who to talk to, or, I didn't know anybody. So at that time, webcamming was kind of a thing. So, I started webcamming and having fun with that. And then I realized there was a photographer from Sacramento who said that I should probably start a Twitter. So that's when I started a Twitter. I think it was 2011 or 12, and started to kind of network and see and research the big companies. And that's where I started to kind of reach out to people. So through social media, I was able to kind of connect with some people, and not necessarily the right people. However, it gave me a chance to go out, and I did. And God, that's a whole nother story for another day. I mean, I stayed at the Ramada Inn, I think, on Wilshire, which is like 45 minutes away from the valley. And I didn't know where the hell I was. I didn't know traffic was so bad. I was just kind of like a deer in the headlights. People were kind of looking at me like, why are you so nice? Like, why are you talking to people at Starbucks? I mean, I don't even like I didn't like Starbucks then, but it kind of grew on me. So, I just was kind of like a fish out of water. However, I had a plan and I had to execute, and it kind of worked out. So
what was the plan?
I'm grateful. Yeah, the plan was just to make a lot of money and, like 4 or 5 days and then come home, so that was it. The days I wasn't working at the hospital or I couldn't get overtime, because our schedules were usually like a month, 6 weeks in advance where they'd be planned. So, I'd work 2-3 days and then I'd have like a stretch of X amount off, or, so you could kind of coordinate things. And granted, they were fast trips and, not a lot of sleep, but luckily for my better half, he was really great at kind of holding down the fort here. And so
Yeah. He was. Yeah. He was great at holding down the fork and what?
Go ahead.
Yeah. Your better half was great at holding down the fort, and while you were getting fucked for 4 or 5 days straight.
Right.
Yeah, my partner in crime, so to speak.
Get that hustle in. So you walk onto your first porn set. What do you see? What do you learn? What is happening? I mean, I've been on so many different types of sets, but I'm sure that they are they must be very professional, or are they not? What is it like?
Oh yeah, well, it all depends on the producer and the company. Yeah. I'll be honest, and I'm not like crap talking about the industry. Everybody knows it is what it is, but it's like that in Hollywood too, right? There's scripts everywhere.
My God, everywhere.
Yeah, and I think it's just
everybody knows that it is what it is. For the most part,
they're really professional, especially the bigger companies.
She's being asked why she did it. When she's being asked why she did it, she's the only one that doesn't know that it is what it is, because she didn't know that it would really get out there and circulate, right? That's what she said. She just wanted to make a whole bunch of money. And now she's going into all this detail about the producers and how it works. And she said everybody knows that it is what it is, except for her, when she's being put in the spotlight about why she did it. And she even said, for extra money.
Yeah, they try to frame. Yeah, They try to frame, you know, I mean, you know, you'll pick up on many different things, and you see there's a 57-minute interview. I think this is a full interview in 57 minutes. I remember her going on about, oh yeah, my husband is cool with it. I don't keep contact. I'm with with the porn stars, and I'm just like, okay, so you just bang a bunch of strangers, you know. I'm just like you bang aim a whole bunch, of random dudes, and you go back to your husband and you try to act like, I mean, this it's just, is deplorable.
One of the first companies I worked for was Kink. Now that's when they had the Armory in San Francisco, and that was just this big. I don't know if you've ever been or not, but it's this big building, and it's cold and it's dark, and there are all kinds of rooms that have all different types of scenes set up. So it's, electric, like a bird cage with these electrical things. There's people being hog-tied. There's, all kinds of crazy things. The fucking machines, and that's one of the first ones that I did. And they did it with a girl, and that was really cool, very intense. And I just wanted to I don't know, get a little crazy. And I knew Kink was one of the largest, if not the largest, companies out there. So I was like, how cool, I can probably make the most money, with them. And it's going to be professional, and I'll, be in a safe environment. And that was a really, really good experience. I loved it. I had fun. Isis loved still performing and is amazing. So we had a great scene. So that was like cool, pretty like chill, cool sailing. And then dun dun dun, I shot for Brazzers, and I love them. I have a good rapport with the company and always have been treated well. However, my first scene, I was so scared because I'm doing this hot and mean.
Are you sick of having issues with your webinars, wasting tons of time on troubleshooting with attendees? If so,
and I'm pretty submissive. Like, I'm a pleaser when it comes to women. When it comes to guys, like, I'll whip that ass, like you will.
Why would you be submissive with that sounds like misandry, in a sense. I'm getting this, like, I'll be submissive with women and not with men. I mean, what the hell is that? I mean, that's like, I really got a question on this bitch.
Yes, some learned rebellion.
Bow down.
Some daddy issues.
Yeah. And she cucks. I'm her husband.
Yeah. Maybe she watched her mom disrespecting her dad too much.
Could be. Could be.
But I can also be submissive, it just depends, right? Like, I'm a switch when it comes to guys. But when it comes to, women, I'm pretty submissive. I guess when it comes to younger, okay, I guess I'm a switch. Let's just put it that way. So
wait, a switch? What's a switch?
A switch is where you can be like submissive, but then again, you can be more dominating, and then it just depends on your partner. So you're, you're flexible, but it kind of goes back to being the pleaser, right? Which I am. So hot and mean. I'm working with this, I believe, oh God, I should know her name. I can see her face. She is Hungarian. She is a kick-ass performer. How do I not remember? I swear to God.
I'm sure someone will tweet it to us.
This is terrible.
For sure.
This is terrible. I'm so, like, I can see her face and her big boobs and her presence. And she just exudes the ultimate, like, porn star, like sexuality and confidence and all of these things I'm not at this point, right? So it was a little intimidating, but she was really, really nice and very experienced. So she was like, just don't be worried. This is how it's going to go. And, we're going to have fun, whatever, blah, blah, blah. However, they set me up at that time with the most difficult director known to man. He is. And I'm like, wow, is this really how it's going to be? However, him and I didn't like how he treated the staff. He was very condescending. And I mean, oh my gosh, insulting. And I'm just like, oh my God, he's treating like the photographer like this, and the lighting guy. I'm like, Jesus Christ, this guy's a tyrant, right? Like, I can't wait to see how this is going to go.
Yeah.
So I'm
Yeah,
nervous.
she's
I'm
got
like,
it
oh my
bad.
God, I need a little shot of something like to calm my nerves. So her and I don't know if we had something. Okay, granted, we probably shouldn't have taken a little something from the house, but that's all we took was just a little shot. Okay. So thank you.
Yeah. Talent
take a
should be
little
able to take a shot should
Yeah,
they
just a little
require
shot.
one. Loosen
Yeah.
up a little bit.
Right. Whew. So kind of calms my nerves. However, when we do the scene where we start, I'm just, I'm listening and but for some reason, him and we got along really well. We established a rapport. We started talking about Jordans and shoes and basketball. So we ended up just being really cool, and he was really great, and he was great with the talent, but I think his team, he ran a very tight ship.
Mm-hmm.
And so once the scene started flowing, I just became, I don't know, I just kind of I don't want to say out of body experience. I'm not like a weirdo. I mean, I'm slightly creepy, but, but it just flowed, and it was natural, and it was just natural. And I just try to forget about the camera, and you're really not supposed to do that in the industry because you need to see angles and lighting and all that stuff. But I thought it was pretty good. In hindsight, it was probably pretty terrible, but it was fun.
How do the scenes go in terms of like, are they shot from different, do you shoot each scene several times to get different angles? Are there stop downs? Are like, how long does that take? And are you so chafed by the end?
Right? Oh God. Well, yeah, it depends. It depends on the director, right? So, or the type of scene. If it's a feature, you're on set for 12 hours. I remember doing a feature for 18 hours for Wicked, and I was just like, is this going to end? And it's a lot of like you hurry up, do this, and then you wait and you sit.
Yeah.
So, it depends. If it's Gonzo, it's usually just one camera. If it's more of a storyline or a feature, you have two cameramen, so.
Last year, our business saved over 600,000 work hours.
One work platform where all your people.
Man.
Well, I'm really.
That was boring the shit out of me, because I've seen her, because I watched a clip where she's talking about all this shit. About like, she has sex with all these dudes, and she has no attachment, and she doesn't talk to them, and she doesn't send them texts. And I was like, oh, that's how you justify, that's how you justify I'm cucking, I'm your husband. That's how you justify, basically being in a relationship and being a cuckold, type of relationship,
Yeah, she doesn't express any kind of negative emotions about it, but she has expressed positive emotions about it more than once.
Yeah.
Just a little bit ago, she said it was fun. And then she started talking about it was a good experience making these scenes. She calls them scenes, because there's a camera on her, right? So it's some kind of artistic value she's trying to imply there.
And
after she talks about it being fun.
And it's because she has a cuckold husband. There's
holds
porn
down
stars.
the fort.
There's porn. There's even more. There's porn stars who have done even more. There's Riley Reid. There's a couple of others. There's Mia Khalifa. There's Alana Rhodes. They don't have a cuckold. They talk about. There's other porn stars who talk about regret. It's the reason that they talk about regret is because they don't have a cuckold husband who's gonna stick with them no matter what.
Excited to have you on the show. Guys, this is Kendra Lust, if you didn't already know that. She is just a cool, absolute gem of a human being. Obviously a huge sports fan. You've got the Jordan jersey in the background. You're just showing off your Intercontinental title. You've got championships at home. I know that you're a huge MMA enthusiast. But let's start with the things that you are known for. Oh, wait, what does that shirt say?
I mean, I touched my boobs, but I really meant to say Misha.
Yay! Oh my.
Oh, this, yeah. I think this was the full. Yeah, I watched. Yeah, I watched. I mean, a good chunk. I don't know, man. Because on it, I don't know if I'm gonna sit through 57 minutes of listening to some whore talk about her life. But yeah, but she definitely gets into I don't know. Yeah, she definitely gets into some of that stuff I was talking about.
A good 10 minutes. I mean, it's enough to note and point out some of the bullshit.
You said 10 minutes?
There's not much. Yeah, that's about what we've done on it, right? And I don't see a whole lot more to be gained, going on a deep dive into where too many men have already been. Deep diving into thoughterry. It doesn't really go anywhere. It just goes to the bottom and goes in circles. That's all it does. Just goes right to the bottom and runs around in circles.
I don't know,
excuses.
Yeah, we're an hour in. I don't know if I'm gonna sit here for another hour and listen to Kendra Lust. I don't know if I'm really gonna sit here for another hour and listen to this bitch. I think this was the interview. I think that in this 57 minutes, she does say a lot of different things. She does say a lot of things that I could pause the video and call her out and say, yeah, this is some nasty debauchery hoe shit. You're talking about. There's definitely. If we sit here, for 57 minutes and listen to this bitch, go on and on and on. I mean, I'm sure. I mean, there's got to be points, but I don't know if I'm gonna really sit here, 57 minutes and listen to this bitch, for 57 minutes. I don't see it happening. I actually do have a bunch of things I'm to do here. I mean, we're already an hour in to this video. I don't know.
You think about calling it?
Yeah, I could, yeah. Yeah, just because it's like it's so, it's already been 1 hour and I already gave him a monologue. You know what? Yeah, you know what? I think on the next video, I'll make the next video an hour long. On the next video, I'll talk for an hour. I'll listen to yeah. You know what? Yeah, that sounds good. The next video, I'll play this video and let her talk, and then when she makes her own stupid points, then I'll pause the video, and I'll be like, yeah, this is a retarded point, and you're just exposing what a fucking I don't even know. I mean, she's trash. I mean, let's just face it. I mean, this is if you're gonna be in a cuckold relationship, if you're gonna say, oh, I'm with my dude, she's like, she's saying she's with her dude, and he's totally okay with it, and she's banged hundreds of dudes, on camera, and I'm like, if that's how you want to, if that's how you live your life, if that's how you want to do your thing, whatever, but this shouldn't be an example for people to follow. And what kind of soft and weak ass dude do you have that he puts up with this type of crap?
Yeah. I mean, she's criticizing the producer or the director.
Yeah, this is
probably because he comes in there and tells people what's what and what they're supposed to do, and she just doesn't like it.
Eh. Let's see.
She's full of shit. That's what her face says right there.
Well, from what I
It says
watched,
10 different guys have shat on this chest. That's what her face says.
well, the main negative that I was able to pull out from that little 11-minute clip, which I shouldn't even played on that 11-minute clip. And what I was able to pull out, she's talking about how, she's talking, what is it, sex with women. She's okay. She's okay. With women being dominant in sex and not men being dominant in sex, and that, and to me that's just, it's just like, what the fuck is that about?
Yeah. And she's complaining about the director. I mean, he comes in, he's supposed to be directing people, and she calls him a tyrant. She's got it bad. That's some misandry.
It's probably, it's some delusion. It's some delusional reframing that she uses. That's one thing I can say about her is, is the way she talks. I'm just like, yeah, you're fucking, you're fucking delusional.
Yeah, the hyperbole and the victim narratives.
Yeah. I think we can. Yeah, I think on the next stream, I think tomorrow, I think I might play this 57-minute clip tomorrow, and if it's going on for 10 minutes and I can't, and I don't find anything on for 10 minutes, I don't know. I might shut it off. I might even watch the video and see if it's what's worth playing. But, and I was supposed to do Klaus Schwab, but I mean, dude, even that topic disgusts me, and this topic disgusts me, and I just try to point out what's right and wrong. I just try to point out what's okay and what's fucked up, and watching videos like this is there's a whole bunch of things that are fucked up that we could point out.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think I'm gonna call it, because I don't feel like sitting through. I don't feel like I'm listening for 57 minutes to this. Trying to. I mean, I've already pointed out a whole bunch of different things. But yeah, let's save it for next video. Let's save it.
You want me to go over it and DM you some timestamps if I see anything?
Yeah. If you type in, I'm sure. If you type in Kendra Lust interview, a whole bunch, this one and a whole bunch. This is a 57-minute one from what's her face, the WWE. Hold on. Kendra Lust interview. I think the two main ones. Actually, there's three. If you want to watch this 57-minute interview with who was it? Renee Paquette. The three people. Renee Paquette. Ariel Helwani. And then Julian. Marquez. But if you want to dissect this video, if you want to watch this 57-minute video, if you want to do that, by all means, yeah. I think there was some stuff in. I watched the Ariel Helwani. I watched all three content producers interview this nasty fucking harlot. And I found little bits in each one, but that 11-minute, but the 11-minute clip that we sat through, there wasn't too much, because I think they try to shine her in a positive light in those 11 minutes, but but if you want to watch the 57-minute, Renee Paquette video, and if you find some things, by all means, if you want to DM me, by all means, if you want to do that. Yep.
Yeah, I'll do that tonight.
Sounds great.
I don't have anything else planned. I got some
Let's
some
call
kind
it.
of TV show playing on the TV, but nothing else going on.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, for now, I gotta clean. I gotta clean up my house. I gotta look for a paper that I can't fucking find. I just wanted to be on here for like an hour. I just wanted to do this and knock it out, and then but next time we'll do a video.
All right, well, I'll get some timestamps for you, so
Sounds great.
you can try and get through that 57 minutes in less than an hour. Just hit the points.
Yeah. So do you want to leave? The audience with a final message before we end this thing?
Yeah, don't marry porn stars. They'll come home all wallered out
Oh yeah,
with a whole
yeah. I
bunch of
mean,
money.
yeah, her husband is a total cuck. I mean, I can't believe anyone would put up with this. And like I said, yeah, maybe in either the Ariel Helwani video, in one of the Julian Marquez videos, or even this 57 minutes, or even this video, with what's her name, with Renee
Renee.
Paquette. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the one I'm gonna go over.
Yeah,
She's gonna be
in
a
one of
lot
those
less
videos.
defensive.
Yeah, it's 50. Yeah, in 57 minutes. Yeah, I'm sure she's gonna spill. Yeah, I'm sure she's gonna give herself enough rope to hang herself. In 57 minutes. I'm sure she's gonna
Yeah.
say some shit. Yeah.
And she's talking to another liberal woman, so.
Yeah. I don't know too much about Renee Paquette. But yeah, man. If you want to do that, I might watch a few videos. I might watch. There was a fresh. Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, on the next stream I'll do more of these. I might even retitle the video. To make it more red pill and about strags, and harlots. But let's call it here, and we'll do another video in the future.
All right, man.
All right, man. Yep. I'll catch you later.